Charles Robert Jenkins was born on February 18, 1940 and died on December 11, 2017. He was a United States Army soldier who lived in North Korea from 1965 to 2004 after deserting his unit and crossing the Korean Demilitarized Zone. In South Korea, Jenkins was assigned to night patrols. He subsequently crossed into North Korea and surrendered to forces there, in hopes of being sent to the Soviet Union and then, through prisoner exchange, eventually returned to the United States. Shortly thereafter, North Korean propaganda declared that a U.S. sergeant had defected, and broadcast statements allegedly made by the defector, reportedly in stilted English. The U.S. Army claimed Jenkins wrote 4 letters stating his intention to defect, an allegation Jenkins denies. However, the original letters are reportedly lost. His relatives maintain throughout his absence that he was abducted. Information about Jenkins' status was unavailable outside North Korea for many years. Jenkins says he almost immediately regretted his desertion. He says that he and 3 other U.S. servicemen, Larry Abshire, Jerry Parrish and James Dresnick, were quarantined in a one-room house with no running water for 7 years until 1972, where they were made to study the Juche philosophy of Kim Il-sung daily. They were forced to memorize large passages of Kim's in Korean, and beaten frequently by their guards. He says that at one point in 1966, he found his way to the Soviet embassy in Pyongyang and requested asylum, which was denied. Eventually, Jenkins was placed in separate housing and began teaching English at the Pyongyang University of Foreign Studies. In 1980, Jenkins was introduced to Hitomi Soga, a 21-year-old Japanese nursing student who had been abducted by North Korean agents in 1978, along with her mother, during a search for Japanese citizens who could train future spies in Japanese language and culture. Soga's mother was never heard from again, and Soga was given to Jenkins. 38 days after meeting, they were married. They had 2 daughters, Roberta Mika Jenkins, born 1983, and Brenda Carol Jenkins, born 1985. In 1982, Jenkins appeared in the North Korean film Unsung Heroes, which provided the first evidence to the Western world that he was alive. The U.S. government did not publicly reveal this information until 1996. Jenkins died in Sado, Niigata, where he had lived with his wife, on December 11, 2017, aged 77.